Hi, this is Paul Slatkus, Good News Israel. Speaking to actually Rabbi as well, Joshua Plout. Hi, Doctor. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Glad to be with you.
Glad to be with you because you have an exciting event coming. We've mentioned it to our audience, and it's an important, by far, event. It's the 11th annual American Friends of Rabin Medical Center, Best of Israel, Best of New York Gala. And you're the executive director of the organization?
I am for about 7 years.
All right, congratulations. And you have been a rabbi for some time as well?
Over 25 years.
Beautiful. So you have a passion for Israel.
I grew up there and spent a third of my life there as well.
Oh, marvelous.
And have an apartment in Jerusalem, so
Uh-huh.
I have roots in two countries.
Okay.
The best of New York and the best of Israel.
Well, you could have done worse. Great places to have roots in. What is it about Israel that would allow you to keep roots there? Why still have roots in Israel?
Well, it's as a Jew and a committed Zionist, it's the historical homeland of the Jewish people, and it's where our roots are, and Jewish history has taken us to and from there and back there, and the modern state of Israel is a amazing human achievement that finally has given rest to where Jews should live in a country of their own, and the society they've built and have fortified is a great achievement, in the world democracies.
Okay, we agree, and very honored to have some few moments with you right before your major event, which is this coming Monday on November 1st. And well, tell us about the Rabin Medical Center. Actually, we've done some shows about it over the years, and tell us about the medical center. Where is it located, and who does it serve?
The Rabin Medical Center is located in Petah Tikva in Greater Tel Aviv. Petah Tikva is one of the 6 original colonies established by the Jews in the late 1800s funded by the Rothschild family. And in 1936, the hospital was established. It was called at the time Beilinson Medical Center. And in 1995, the hospital merged with another nearby hospital, Golda HaSharon, and was named after the recently assassinated Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin a month later after his murder. And the two merged hospitals in Petah Tikva now constitute probably one of Israel's top 2 hospitals. It's a large campus, spread over 2 campuses actually, but one of the campuses has some really unique medical institutions that are foremost in Israel and the Middle East. First of all, our Gala is celebrating on Monday night here in New York the 5th anniversary of the Davidoff Center. Davidoff Center was established as a comprehensive cancer center, the first and only one of its kind in Israel and the Middle East, and it's a $40 million project with an $11 million endowment, and it's really a state-of-the-art medical facility which has some of the greatest oncologists and doctors specializing in cancer on its international board. And there's a yearly meeting there. The heads of Dana-Farber in Boston are the heads of this, together with some people, this international board, together with some doctors from Sloan Kettering. So the hospital today is quite different from 1936. It's really a center of medical excellence and specializes in various departments. It also has recently opened the Rekanati Genetics Institute, also the first of its kind in Israel. It has a women's hospital, a research building, and together it has, but the 2 campuses have 1,300 beds, which is a substantial size hospital by any American standard as well.
Wow, and I see here with close to 1 million patient visits?
1 million patient visits, and this hospital is part of a national health plan, and the parent body of the HMO has over 4 million members, which makes us the parent organization of the Rabin Medical Center, the largest institution in the state of Israel, the Clalit General Health Services. And yes, there are 1 million patients. Anyone can come to our hospital, and we serve the whole population: Jew, Muslim, Christian, atheist, Russian Jew, Ethiopians, you name it, medical tourism. And of the 4,500 staff members, a third are Israeli Arabs, and probably a third of our 1 million patient visits are Israeli Arabs as well. So in the spirit of the late Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin, whose 15th anniversary of his assassination we commemorate on November 4th in the secular calendar, we serve as a living legacy to what he ended his life fighting for, and that was peaceful coexistence in Israel and in the Middle East. And the hospital is a reflection of the way the world will become one day, we hope, in the Middle East and especially in Israel.
Okay, Baruch Hashem, I think they say. The American Friends. How do you assist here?
American Friends was established in Washington, D.C. in 1995. The original chair of the board was the late Senator Howard Metzenbaum. It was established with other notable Washingtonians, and in 2001 it moved up to New York City. And the goal and mission is for the American Friends to help in promoting the hospital through educational and social programming, and to do outreach to individuals, donors, foundations, Jewish federations, to help facilitate the growth of the facilities at the Rabin Medical Center with new equipment, new buildings, new projects. And so we have a fundraising purpose, but also an educational, marketing, and branding purpose. So, like JFK, the John F. Kennedy legacy in the United States, the Rabin legacy in Israel is a great one, and we're lucky to bear his name. And I think a lot of what we're trying to do is make people aware of who we are and what we've become as a hospital, and really becoming the premier hospital in Israel.
Now, when you guys throw a party, you throw a party. You have quite a lineup here at the event. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Some of my favorite people here, and including Charlie Rose, I guess, is going to host it. You have Chita, Rivera, Tom Wopat, Rodney, Hicks, Shlomo, Mintz will perform, and Barry and Fran Weissler, is that? Will be given the American Friends of Rabin Medical Center Award for Excellence in the Arts. That must not be easy, though, and you got unbelievable chefs and a jewelry show and so on and so forth to pull this all together. Congratulations to you.
Thank you. It's been a monumental effort. What isn't on the official program, but we're going to surprise people with, is that Charlie Rose will be interviewing in our grouping of the best in New York some giants in the real estate industry. One of them, Larry Silverstein, and the second, president of our board and the global chair of CBR Richard Ellis, Steven Siegel, and he will conduct a live interview at the beginning of the evening on the real estate industry in New York and in the United States with Larry Silverstein and Steven Siegel. Furthermore, he's also going to present a montage of great Israelis who have appeared on the Charlie Rose Show on PBS. So, it's going to be a great evening, and as part of the emphasis on the real estate industry, who's been really amazing in supporting this event, we're going to honor as a corporate honoree Peter Rigardi, who's the president of the tri-state region of Jones Lang LaSalle, based here in New York. And Peter is really a great man and comes from a family of real estate visionaries for the tri-state area, and he's our corporate honoree. So it's going to be a fun evening. Our goal is, now that we've had people support the event with great donations and contributions, is to give them a good time that night, that they have fun. And we're going to have the best of Israel represented, for instance, in Shlomo Mintz, as you mentioned, the violinist, and then some great Broadway performers, too. And we're very lucky, and, because we throw a great party, as you say, and a wonderful gala, a lot of what we do and the people who we get to come, they do it for us as a donation and pro bono.
Fantastic. Last good question here. What's good news for you?
What's good news for us?
Yes. For you, Rabbi. What's good news for you?
Good news for me is just the medical achievements that we're able to do in Israel and the Middle East. We're building a new temple of science and medicine that, will help people lead a better life there. And because the world is interconnected, it's, the achievements in Israel are achievements that we help through the American Friends of Rabin Medical Center have global and take-home value to Americans and others. So, good news is when there's a breakthrough that saves a life. Saving lives and giving the best compassionate care medically that we do in Israel and set a high standard. We hope that's good news for us, and we hope to have news like that every day.
And they also have, I'll let everyone know, and I imagine they can probably get a copy, I would hope, a Good News Israel newsletter. Is that right?
Yes, we actually, just for the dinner, have published our biannual newsletter called Vital Signs, and the focus this year is on cancer. That's printed, but it will be on our website, which is www.afrmc.org. We also have a news blast weekly called Vital Signs, Good News from Israel, that people can sign up on our website. So that's, part of our good news. We're trying to show that through our gala and through our weekly news blast that there is a lot of good news emanating from the state of Israel, and we're trying to counter all the negative propaganda against the state of Israel and the people who live there to show that really, that's a distortion by the media of really the wonderful reality that is Israel, with its great inhabitants facing really amazing challenges on a daily basis.
Fantastic. Rabbi, thank you very much for sharing good news with us.
Thank you.
Hi, Paul Slack. It's Good News Israel. I'm speaking with Barry Cohn. Hi, Barry. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Nice to hear from you.
Good to speak with you. You're the chairman of the American Friends of Rabin Medical Center, the American Friends, right?
American Friends, exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's a big honor and a big job.
It's a big honor for sure.
So, there's a lot of work with big honors.
Sometimes.
So what are you doing here?
Well, I tell you, at the moment we are organizing the annual gala for a lot of our friends from New York and many from Israel are going to be here, including the CEO of the hospital, who is actually you're going to talk to in a minute, I believe.
Yes, okay.
We are planning this year. The event is going to be at the Hyatt, Grand Hyatt in New York.
Mm-hmm.
We think it'll be a rather sellout crowd.
Right, great.
Because people are getting to know about the event around the world anyway. And the goal over here is to give people an idea, first of all, of the magnificent center that this hospital is.
Mm-hmm.
It is a state-of-the-art hospital which does really one of the foremost hospitals in Europe, and it does a lot of research which will be of value to, I hope, people around the world one day.
Well, I have heard good news about it in many lights, and I believe it's, 1 million patients a year, so...
it's a big deal.
Someone's helping somebody there. Let me ask you about your participation. Why involved with this? There's lots of things to do in the world.
Well, I tell you something. I am actually happen to be also on the board of Israel's leading company, which is the Teva pharmaceutical company.
Mm-hmm.
And the CEO at the time actually drafted me onto this one. He made me take this responsibility about 8 or 9 years ago.
Okay.
And now it's become a personal goal and challenge because I think it's a wonderful place and I'm so happy to be associated with it.
Okay. What do you like about it?
I like the fact that this hospital has come from, it's not a new hospital, it's a very old center, but it has been brought forward into an ultra-modern time, and it really represents what I call the best of Israel. It is a hospital, incidentally, which is totally non-discriminating in the people that it treats.
Mm-hmm.
So it has Arab doctors, Arab patients who are treated equally with everybody else. And they have also in the place there a very well-known cancer center, a building, cancer building, which does research as well as treatment and therapies, which will one day be of value to people around the world. I'm sure. The kind of thing that comes out of Israel, people don't generally recognize that Israel is more than bullets and guns and walls and things of that kind.
Mm-hmm.
Israel is a vital center. It is a vital center in the Middle East. I find when I go there, highly stimulating in all respects.
Now, you've been a very high-level executive in the pharmaceutical world, correct?
Yes, I have.
And but you seem to make some time or a lot of time for social responsible outreach.
Well, I'm an older person now, and I have to give some of my life into things of this nature, which I believe in.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to get people here to understand the depth and value of Israel in general, because I think people have such a strange impression of the country. You know, they think of it only in terms of the political problems and stuff like that, not of the fact that it leads the world in many fields. You know, like music and art and certainly medicine as well. So I enjoy being part of that.
Well, it's a good thing. There's no doubt about it. We've been able to cover, and this event has tremendous talent going to be connected to it as well.
Yes, indeed.
And so it's going to be a beautiful evening.
I hope so. You guys going to be there?
Yes, we are. We are. Thank you, Barry.
Fantastic. You'll meet some very interesting. You know, Shlomo Mintz is going to be playing the violin.
Right. I know. I can't wait. Yeah, Chita Rivera, that woman.
Chita Rivera, she's really something.
She can dance.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. There's no question.
Yeah, we've interviewed her a few times over the years, and yeah, you're gonna have a lot of time, Wopat. So it's gonna. A lot of good things going on. Well, congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
Keep up the good work. And,
thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Let me let our audience know who we're speaking with. We're speaking with Dr. Iran Halpern, who is the president, oversees the Rabin Hospital Medical Center. And welcome. And he already has said that he liked what Mr. Cohn had already said.
All right.
And so what other kinds? So that's a beautiful thing. So that's important for the world to know, right?
I think so, because and really in Israel at large we have a high sense of access to healthcare. We are trying at the Rabin Medical Center to have the best of America, to have the knowledge, the technical aspects, which thanks to the American friends over here, we are in close contacts with major institutions in the United States, and we are able to transfer technologies. And there is a good access to technologies which are coming from the States, like linear accelerator for cancer treatment and laboratory equipment. So that's something also very important. The hospital employs, as Mr. Cohen has said, we are Arab head of departments and in prominent positions. So again, you know, it's according to the merits of each individual. The hospital is undergoing major reconstruction and new wings that are being added during the forthcoming years. And that's a lot thanks to help that we do get from our friends in abroad. So that without it, we would not be able to do it.
So the friends of American friends of the medical center have been have done what? What kinds of things have they helped make happen?
American friends helping in, I would say, in three ways. One, financially, they try to fundraise for our cause, and we do get a certain amount of money, which enable us to build projects. Secondly, as I've said, we have connections to some leading institutions in the States, and making connections with leaders, with medical leaders, so we have a good transfer of know-how, which is bidirectional. We do get technology, and we do send some of our prominent physicians over here. And thirdly, it's the spirit, spiritual help, and, the emotional strength that we get from the fact that we know that we are not alone is also very important.
Yourself personally, Doctor, what brought you into the world of medicine?
What has brought me to the world of medicine? I love people.
Okay, that's a good reason.
That's a good feeling.
That's a good thing. But now healing people and helping people be healed is quite a feat.
Right. I have began as as a doctor who treats patients. Now I treat more remotely, but the ability to influence is much greater than individual one. So I see a lot of satisfaction in doing this leadership job.
Were you born in Israel?
Yes.
And so when you were a young man, and were you born in a peaceful time in Israel? Did you grow up in a peaceful time?
I don't think I can say such a thing. I don't know if there was a peaceful time during the last 50 years.
Oh, jeez.
It's always
always something going on. So did any of that inspire you to say, I see things that probably are not the nicest things to see. Maybe I can be helpful?
Yeah. And, there were periods that I was running a hospital during times of Intifada when we had a lot of bombs in the streets, and those are not a pleasant scenes, and relatively now we have a very good period, but I hope we can secure it for forever.
Forever is the word. That's what we want. Let me ask you one more last question then. What's good news for you, Doctor?
Pardon?
What's good news for you?
What's good news for me? Good news for me is when I get a referral from another hospital of a complicated case that they are not able to treat, and they're transferring it to our hospital, and the patient at last can go home. Then I know that we did something that no other could have done it, and that's a lot of satisfaction.
All right. When they go home healthy, that's good news.
Yeah.
All right, Doctor.
That happens.
And that happens a lot, I believe, at your hospital. 1 million patients. Congratulations to you. A year and a renowned reputation. So thank you very much for sharing the good news, and we'll see you on Monday night.
Yes, okay. So thank you so much for the time.
Is there something else you wanted to say?
No, just I would like to see you on Monday.
I look forward, my friend, as well.
Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Halpern.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.